it's
It
difficult when
it
you
can be
have a
frustrating.
group that is murder hobos, and that's all that they want to do. They want to murder all the shopkeepers, and they want to murder
So
all the
weird.
NPCs and things like that. And it's difficult because you don't want to punish the players, obviously, because that's a big no-no and a bad thing.
Hmm.
But actions do have to have consequences. And
Yep.
but even with some groups, even if you have consequences for what it is that they're doing, it just doesn't register with them, and that can be super frustrating.
I
Yeah.
also think that there's difference between like what kind of players play. Like maybe it's just the fact that oh these players want to kill everything. Well maybe I'm not the this is not campaign for them. That's not or I'm not
Yeah,
the
no, and
DM
it's
for them.
totally within your right to say, I'm sorry, but I don't think I'm the right DM for you, or you're the right group for me. No, it's very difficult and scary the first couple of times and I remember when I started to DM, it was that thing of, you're just so happy and grateful that someone's willing to play in your game, especially when you
Hmm.
start. So, you basically just accept everything, and you just
Yeah.
basically become a yes DM. It's like, okay, yes, because you want them to have fun, and you're scared if you're going to say no, no, you cannot do this, or no, you cannot do that, then they're not going to have fun, and then they don't want to play at your table. And it took me quite a while to realize, but I am allowed to say no.
You are. Yeah, absolutely. I think his struggle is he really loves role play, and none of his players role play.
That's horrible.
That is
They
that
just
is
want to go
difficult.
combat to combat. Yeah.
Yeah, they want to do a heavy combat world. Yeah, see, then that's also a thing. Otherwise, maybe they don't know how to role play. That could also be a
Yeah.
thing, that they don't know how to
I
do
think
it.
I think so because the rogue and the bard are both brand new players.
Yeah, so then he basically has to kind of help them and guide them into it. Either
Mm.
with NPCs, and sort of like do um the RP and things like that. And it could also be that yes, they don't know how to do it, and they also feel uncomfortable to do it.
Yeah.
So it's a
I
so a good
that's
thing would be to tell them, you don't have to respond as your character. Maybe just respond as what your character would say or would do, and in
Mhm.
that way they might get a little bit more comfortable as time goes.
Yeah. So he's bringing me in to do some role play, to
Okay.
kind of be like, yeah, this is somewhat how you can role play if you're comfortable or
Hmm.
whatever. Um,
Yeah, that's a
and
good
yeah, I told him
idea.
I was just going to be like a guest PC character
Mm.
because my character is going to be more like taking care of the drow, or not the drow, the druids that are trying to rebuild the planet, basically.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I can bring my character, and my character can literally look at some of the PCs and be like, "What the shit are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you like this? Stop being an idiot."
No,
Oh,
no,
And
damn.
when
it
when
makes
you're yeah,
sense.
That's why.
but when your barbarian is telling you to stop being idiots, that's embarrassing.
That happened. I mean, think about what Bengor did in Wednesday's campaign. He told them that they're being
Mm-hmm.
idiots. Last night as well, they came into a fight, and they were pushing through, and the bugs were literally plowing them down. And eventually Bengard was like, we have to retreat, we're not going to win this, we are not winning this. And that is where, and I keep saying Jack, I mean, he's not on his like third character, it's not Lucy, for fuck's sakes. So and he went down, I think 2 or 3 times he was on death saves, because they keep just going at it, even though they see, but this isn't working. We
Yeah.
are we're we're being massacred by these things. And for the barbarian to be the only one to have brains and have the common sense, we might need to get out of this situation is something else.
Embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing. Like, not saying that barbarians can't have intelligence, but generally they're thought to be the full martial character, right? They're the
Mm.
ones who have the strength and the constitution. So having them be like, guys, we aren't winning this, including me. We need to get the fuck out, right?
Mm.
That makes a big difference.
No,
Because
it
then
does.
generally people go, oh shit, if our barbarian's saying that we can't win this, we can't win it. But I love Bengard. I loved,
Yes, I
he was like,
fucking love him so much. Him and Robbo. Oh my
yes,
goodness. Vanguard, he's so fucking bitchy. It is. It is
yeah.
hilarious. And yeah, he's so fucking snippy and snappy, and his comebacks and everything that he says, it's really funny. I really enjoy him.
He's not accepting Lucy, is he?
He is actually.
Oh,
Yeah, they have this thing when new characters join their group, they kind of do a PvP against the barbarians. So they then
okay.
take Olaf and then they do it sort of like a PvP to see, what the new character is all about or what they can do and all of that. And Lucy happened to roll really, really well. And do a bit of damage to Olaf, the other barbarian. Then Bingard was like, "Yeah, okay, it looks like you can do some things." So, yeah. But he really went out on with a min-max character for Lucy. That is absolutely
Well,
what he did. And
and he still went down to death
and he
saves?
still went down. At one stage, I was like, fuck man. And I even said it out loud. I was like, I know like it it's gonna start looking like I'm picking on you, and I wasn't. He was just the one that managed to get hit because he was sort of like out in the open.
Mhm.
And the bugs were firing with longbows. So they were firing from, 150, 200 feet away. And
Mm.
I either rolled a crit here and there, and their arrows also do poison damage, so they do normal piercing damage as well as poison damage on top of it. And yeah, he kept going down. I think if the new player that joined last night, the cleric, if he wasn't there, I don't think he would have survived that session.
Oh, jeez. And
Mm.
then that would have just made Jack more and more pissed. Oh, bye, Milo. That
Basically,
would have just made
yes.
Jack more and more pissed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he'd be like,
I really
my
think
hand's targeting
um
me.
that I don't know. I think he would have been very angry.
Yeah.
And but it's I mean, what do you I'm not gonna fudge the rolls and make it miss just because my rolls keep hitting him.
Yeah.
So no, it's how the dice rolls. That is how it goes. It sucks,
Yeah.
yes, but it's how it
Yeah.
goes. I mean, I brought Bengard, the other barbarian, I brought him also down to 2 HP, and that's when he said, mm-mm, we're not winning this. We're gonna get massacred by these bugs. We we need to get out of here. And Lucy then technically still stayed behind, and he went down again, and they
Yeah.
had to go back in to fetch him. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's not one of those things. Um, yeah, I don't know. I've luck. I had a murder hobo party once. Was my Tuesday group when they first started out. They were a bunch of murder hobos. They killed and tortured any and everything that they could basically find. Um,
Wow.
yeah, it was a little bit frustrating, but eventually some of those players eventually dropped out. And now it's actually a very, very nice group. It turned into a very, very nice group, I must say. So that sort of like worked out. I went through a bit of all my groups went through some growing phases, growing pains.
Fair. So I have a question. I'm assuming this world doesn't really have drow. Is that why Akasha didn't recognize that Atlas was a drow?
So Akasha wouldn't recognize it because Akasha is like 4 or 5 days old.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So she was literally put down, with a couple of gold pieces, slap on her ass, and said, "There you go, my child. Go learn and do things.
Oh.
Don't upset mommy." That is
Hmm.
basically what happened. So yeah, Akasha doesn't know anything.
Okay.
So she wasn't born. She was made and then put down on Earth, basically.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But would Eladine know that he's a drow?
She would, yes.
And I think Hatan would know as well, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, and I even
Common
do believe
knowledge,
that,
Yeah. So he, at least Hatan's going to be like, okay, Hatan would recognize the symbol then. Where did I put the symbol?
Which symbol?
The crest on his chest. Because it is for Loth, but I
Well, Hatan actually hasn't visited the Underdark. He's traveled some planes, but not. He hasn't been the Underdark, as far as I remember. I checked the background.
I'm looking through all of my monk features and stuff because I really haven't spent too much time with it. I have something called focused aim. If you miss an attack roll, you can spend 1 to 3 key points to increase your attack by 2 per each key point you spend, potentially turning your miss into a hit.
Interesting.
And then there's this other thing that I'm not entirely sure about. It's called Tongue of Sun and Moon, and it said you learn to touch into your key point into the key of other minds, so you can understand all spoken languages. Moreover, any creature you understand can understand the language that you say. Like if that can understand that language, you can understand what you say. And so, but then I still have stuff after that for mystical iridation, which allows me to gain another more proficiencies and other languages. But don't I just know all the languages at that point, or I just understand all the languages spoken? And okay, all the languages spoken, but I can't That's what. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a symbol on his chest, Hatan.
Are we keeping Atlas and Lando until the end of Pawn's arc?
Yes and no. I don't want to make it.
Yeah, I don't want to make it confusing or anything like.
Not just that. I don't want to make the party too big, so I decided to do sort of like an introduction with them. That it's not just like, oh, hey, these characters are now here and Pawn and Vox are leaving. So it's a good way for them to basically be integrated into the party, so that when I almost said Pox and Von.
That would be their babies' names, Pox and Von.
Yeah.
Yep.
So when they, basically leave the campaign, then the rest of the party is already used to the other two characters. So, it's not going to be a whole new introduction of, having to introduce them and getting used to them and all that nonsense.
The other
so
thing
they'll basically come and go.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. That was my
Mike,
idea.
Mike,
We're gonna help with the
other-
dragon, though, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, can they help with the dragon?
You're gonna need.
'Cause I
I pulled the stats for the dragon,
Yeah, we need all of us, I
and
think. With
you need the whole of the fucking mainland to help you with that fucking dragon. I was like, I looked at those stats and I was like, oh shit.
Are you looking at the CR23 one?
No, she's
I'm-
homebrewing
Yeah, I'm
one.
homebrewing. I pulled stats from a homebrew one, and I'm adding onto it. So I'm building my own one. And I looked at the age at the hit points of it. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, it's like over 500 hit points, right? Because it's a freaking dragon.
2,300.
So the other thing that I was curious about, because I can't find it here,
Mhm.
but isn't for monks, aren't short rests considered long rests for them, or is that at a certain point?
Not that.
Or is that like a
I know
certain,
of.
or is that a certain?
I know, like
path?
no, because a short race is technically an hour. I know I sometimes make it 4 hours, but I've stopped doing that.
But it's like I think it had something to do with like meditation or something like that,
Then
where
it'll
it's
be
like
4 hours. It will either it will say. Let me look at your sheet quickly. What's this campaign called? Here we go. Let's have a look. Oh, why is it so bright? Fuck.
I'm just looking at the young silver dragon and holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, because remember the black dragon is not a normal black dragon. It's a black dragon god. So the HP on that thing is fucking insane. The actions on that is insane. So I found one that I like the sheet of, and all of that. And I'm just gonna add a couple of things. But yeah.
So then we need to brainstorm ways to take this thing down without like actually taking it down then.
Like, how do you stop it without?
Like how do you, like because there's no way
face-to-face
that we're going to be
combat.
able to power through that unless we have everybody in the fucking world there.
Yeah, but then even then, if it has a breath weapon, it can hit everybody, and then everybody's rolling to try and not die, depending on the size and cone shape of the breath weapon, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're looking at like Elden Ring plus a D6 with all their heads, right? So it's like fuck. It's a dragon is nothing to scoff at. Like it is brutal. Like even young dragons have like over 200 hit points. So if you're looking at a dragon god, anywhere between 500 to like 1,500 hit points, depending.
Mm-hmm.
And then it would have multi-attack with bite, claws, tail, right?
Yeah.
So it's like it's got a lot of, and then it would have legendary resistances, legendary actions because it's god.
Mm-hmm.
So you're looking at, you would need the entire island being able to fight it from different places.
Would the goldfish be able to tell us how long we have to prepare for this?
Nope.
No, I'm not gonna tell you.
Okay,
Because
cool.
that'll ruin the everything.
Yeah.
Because if I tell you 3 sessions, then you're going to know 3rd session, it's coming. You're going to be you're going to expect it. It's not going to be that oh fuck moment, and then it's sort of like defeats the whole purpose. I didn't see anything on your sheet of needing just 4 hours of a short rest or anything.
Yeah, that's what I was confused about, because the monk that I had in my other campaign had that, and I'm trying to figure out
been
where that was.
I don't know, subclass or
if you use elf, it was say trance, right?
Yeah, usually it comes with a race, elf race, this feature, doesn't it?
I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, because elves only need 4 hours.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what it was.
They just need to basically meditate for 4 hours.
What's really fun is at level 17, I gained the knowledge to manipulate creatures, to undermine their fortitude. When you hit a creature with an unarmed strike, you can spend 3 key points to cause them to gain a vulnerability to one type of damage of your choice for 1 minute until the end of or until the end of a turn in which it's taken the damage of that type. If a creature has a resistance you've chosen, the resistance is suppressed instead of gaining the vulnerability. If a creature is immune to the type you choose, it is
Keep in mind as well, a monk, when they have a short rest, they restore key points.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was. It was
At
that
a
short
4-hour
rest.
short rest.
Yeah, it was yeah.
Yep, they get their key points.
Yeah, and then
I
at a
don't
certain
think
point, he doesn't even need to sleep anymore. Is it timeless
Mhm.
body?
Wholeness of body?
No, if level 15 timeless body, your key sustains you and you suffer none of the frailty of old age. You can't be aged magically. You still die of old age. However, in addition, you no longer need food or water. I'm
Yeah.
trying to.
That is purity of body. No. Purity of body makes you immune to disease and poison at level 10. But timeless body is level 15. Your key
Yeah.
points sustain you, so you suffer none of the frailty at age.
Yeah. Diamond Soul. I
And then
gain
perfect
proficiency on
self.
all. Oof. Perfect
Perfect.
Self is great.
Yeah, when you roll for initiative and have no key points remaining, you gain 4 key points.
Yeah. That's crazy though. To run through an entire 20 key points.
Yeah. It's easy to do for a monk. It really is. I've seen someone use 6 key points in a round and they were like, oh shit.
Yeah, I was running the risk of using all my key points, and I was like, I kind of gotta chill on these key points. It's only been
I
2
don't think
rounds.
you realize how quickly they go.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because I only have 2 key points, and if everyone's planning on healing in this next round, then I'm not gonna use mine because it's 1d6 plus 3.
Yeah, no,
that's
not worth it.
technically metagaming. Whenever no, it's okay. Don't worry. I'm gonna heal. It's like, stop it.
Yeah. To be fair, if you look at the list, Elodine's next, so she says she's going to heal.
Yeah.
She's next anyway.
Yeah.
Millet saying what he's doing because he's next, but then there is one bad guy, then Milo, Pawn, Vox, and Atlas. It's literally all of us are all together.
Yeah.
So with one bad guy in the middle. So technically, while it's metagaming, I would, my brain as a DM, I'd say definitely know what Millet and Elodine's turns are going to be, but beyond that, Milo, Pawn, and Vox, you wouldn't know, right? They shouldn't know. Because you never know.
Can't heal for shit anyway.
But you never know. That one guy,
Right, yeah.
That one guy could take out Atlas, and then I can't heal, right? So it's you can make the plans, but the plans can very much change really quickly. Because
These guys are hitting hard too.
Yeah, and they have really high AC. So
I
it's
was wondering for a while, if Trevor went down to the rest of them. I didn't know if there was some kind of I don't know if
no. I did consider it, and I was like, nah, fuck that.
I can't imagine Pawn's going to be too happy with Atlas crushing his brother-in-law's skull into the ground. But
Pawn was going to kill him.
Yeah, but he took his kill.
I don't care. He needed to die. Pawn is going to be upset that that Trevor had to die. That's what he's upset about. He's not upset that someone else killed him, because not only did his son almost die, his brother is about to die. Because and it's Pawn's fault. Technically, he's going to take it out on himself more than anything, because if he didn't make that wish, 1, the dragon wouldn't be after him. 2, his brother wouldn't hate him. His wife and son, or his wife would be dead and his son would still be gone, but he could at least look for his son without having to worry about this dragon god or Trevor coming after him. So it's still Pawn's fault.
Yeah. But at the same point, you have random dude taking your kill. To be fair, though, I think with the Tenets of Vengeance, because I did put the tenants, as you can tell, I made his sheet so that it's there. The where is it? What?
I want to know who this lady next to Millet is.
Oh, it's just
Oh.
NPCs. Unless you actually want to have a chat, then I'll make them something. But
So the tenets of devotion for an oath of vengeance is fight the greater evil, no mercy for the wicked, by any means necessary, and then restitution. So in Atlas's mind, he's crushing the greater evil by killing Trevor, right? And then restitution would be looking at Pawn and being like, do you want the pieces of his skull? Like, it's yours if you want it.
Nah, Pawn's gonna loot his body.
Hell yeah, loot the shit out of him.
All right, Ice, get that loot ready. He's got shit on him. I know he does.
of course,
Yeah,
he
but we
does.
might not make it out of the fight. There's still like a bunch of people attacking us.
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, you think?
Both of my PCs are under 10 hit points. Both.
Yeah.
You take those two out, you lose healing, and Vox was making a cannon as bonus rounds, right? So you'll lose his cannon.
Yeah, no. Yeah, fucking Lando's at below health, below half, too.
Yeah, those elves hit hard.
The,
Especially with the
Vox
psychic
hit points
damage
go
as
back.
well.
is it
And they don't
dexterity
die.
that goes to armor class?
Hmm?
It's dexterity that goes to armor class, right?
Yes, depending on the armor.
What am I looking for?
Yeah, because I have an unarmored bonus of 2, and then my dexterity is 4.
Oh, it. Greg, Vox's hit points reset. I think he was at 5, so I'm going to put him back to 5. I think he was at 5. I don't know for sure, but I know he's under 10, and I don't know why his hit points
You were
reset.
at 2. You were at 2, and then I gave you
Healed
10.
12. Yeah, healed. Went up to 12, but then he got hit again.
Hmm.
And I think you hit 7, and then it was like 1 additional, from my understanding. Yes. Yeah, so he's at 4. He's at 4 hit points. Yep. There you go. I don't know why it reset. That's frustrating.
Yeah,
but now
that
it's
step
fine.
of the wind came in clutch, huh?
Yeah. Yup. Yup. That it do.
I accidentally messed up the stunning strike because I'm reading it now. I had to make you make a Constitution saving throw. That's my fault for not reading that, but I will know that moving forward.
Yeah. Oh, and Atlas is 7'3" and 300 pounds of pure muscle, and he is still like down to a knee because he's at fucking 8 hit points.
Yeah, stunning strike. When you hit with a melee attack, you can spend 1 key point to make the target stunned until the end of your next turn if it fails a Constitution saving throw of DC 13.
Yeah.
And I just did not read that.
That's okay.
So my question is, so key points themselves, I can use as many as I want as a bonus action, or I have to use one of my key elements.
It's one of your key bonus actions. You can't keep using key points. Like you can't say, I'm going to use a key point to disengage, and then I also want to use a key point to do like dodge, and I also want to do a key point to do this. Like
Okay, then
so
our monk that I was playing with was fucking it up because he was like, I'm going to use a flurry of blows. I'm going to use another flurry of blows. I'm going to spend 2 to do this.
No,
Okay.
so if you can do, I'm going to use flurry of blows on this strike. Second strike, I'm going to use What was the one that you used? Stunning Strike.
Oh, okay. So I can
You
use my action and my extra action to use those as flurry of blows and burn my key
Yes.
points there.
Yes,
Gotcha.
but you
then
can't
as a
do-
bonus action, I can use my key points, like one key point
Yes.
thing. Gotcha.
Yeah. So if you're using, but at the same time, so if you only have one strike that you're allowed to do, you can't do. I'm going to use Flurry of Blows and Stunning Strike. You can only use one or the other on the attack. So if you have 2 attacks, then you can use Flurry of Blows on the first attack and Stunning Strike on the second attack. You
Right.
can't
Okay.
like
So then that makes sense what key fueled attack is, because it's you can spend 1 key point as a part of your action on your turn, and you can make 1 attack with an unarmed strike or monk weapon as a bonus action at the end of your turn.
exactly. Yep. You can't stack them.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm surprised no one shot me with a fucking arrow, because I really wanted to try to deflect the missile.
Of course you did.
Didn't they?
I wanted to try it.
I thought he did though. Didn't
Yeah.
they?
Then
They did.
I didn't realize that. Then missed
Yeah.
opportunity.
Yeah.
It says as your reaction, you to deflect or catch the missile, when you are hit by a ranged attack. When you do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus 10. If you reduce the damage to 0, you have and have a free hand, you can spend 1 key point to make a ranged attack as with a monk weapon of a range of 20 to 60.
Ice.
Mm.
Look at Discord and look at the little troublemaker in Discord. That's the call.
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
That's
Baba.
adorable.
Rotate, Baba. So she will sit here like this. Just chilling.
Oh, that is adorable.
Yeah. And then she cleans me. And now she's kneading my arm as well. But yeah, so she is the demon over here. I do have a D20, and if she rolls it, I have things in my mind of what my character would do, and if she whacks it and changes, she'll change what my character does.
That is so cool.
But she is a fey goblin, I would say.
That is so cool.
Yeah, she's a little baby. Aren't you a baby?
I wanted
Yeah.
to make a character that was a Tabaxi rogue that uses a rapier,
That'd be cool.
and his name would be Puss in Boots.
To be fair, that would be pretty friggin' cool.
I mean, no offense, but you're not gonna be the first one that's done that.
Oh no, yeah, that's like a common one for sure.
Yeah.
What do you think Shrek's build would be? He'd be a barbarian, you think? Like an ogre barbarian?
No, I don't think Shrek would be an ogre or a barbarian.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think he would be.
Or would he be a fighter?
No.
I would say I think he would be like a ranger / barbarian, maybe. Because he's because his prey would be anything like outside of a swamp, right? He would like it would make sense to me that he would be a ranger.
I would say fighter barbarian because of, how he went to go save Princess Fiona and blah, 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 and all of that. I don't know. I would say fighter / barbarian. I don't see him with a bow and arrow.
I also see him though as a rogue, like a swashbuckler rogue as well, because he routinely rallies fairy tale creatures to his world and to his cause, right? So he has to have high charisma. His ability to both perform and fight at once is shown when he defeats Lord Farquaad's knights in the first movie, both succeeding at taking out all the opponents while also winning over the crowd with his theatrics. right? So, and then the finale of the second movie also shows his charisma, as he literally gets an army to help him invade the castle for Fiona. So he has to have high charisma.
I
And I think
am going to disagree with the high charisma because
that how
he's.
would he
I don't know. I just don't see him as. Oh fuck! What am I doing? I'm making a fuck up. I don't know.
So I'm just reading this paragraph of someone trying to explain it. While Rogue does fit Shrek best, there are several options that the ogre could be multitasked into, or multi-classed into. His preference for fighting barehanded could mean he has levels in in monk, while his anger and resilience hint at barbarian. He also shares many similarities with a ranger, though he does not have an animal companion unless you count Donkey as his animal companion. So throughout the films, he shows little interest or aptitude in magic, which puts many classes out of him, even though his familiarity and comfort with nature could mean that he could also be a druid if he were a practitioner of magic. But it makes more sense for him to be a ranger, because while he loves nature and he loves his nature, he technically is an animal companion and donkey.
I would say Ranger too.
Yeah.
Okay. Good night, guys.
Good
Pleasure.
Good
night.
night, Ethan. Sleep well. Yeah, I'd say he was more ranger. I think ranger barbarian would make more sense. Maybe.
I guess.
Because when he gets knocked to his knees, he gets right back up, right?
Probably. Yeah. I don't know.
What would you put him in?
I don't know. Like, I would have thought fighter barbarian, to be honest, because of his anger issues. But yeah.
Someone said Fiona makes more sense to be barbarian. I agree with that. I think Fiona's a barbarian for sure. Because every time she goes to attack something, she yells. She runs at them and attacks them.
That's also quite true. Huh. I don't know, eh? Man, I am craving fucking chocolate now.
I don't have chocolate.
Ice cream. But it's cold. Do I want to walk all the way up to the kitchen to go fetch my ice lolly?
Yes. Yes.
So I'm thinking on my next score and ability improvement, I'm probably gonna max out Dex.
Yeah.
Yeah, after that first round, I was like, let me check my fucking character sheet real quick to make sure I don't have an extra attack, and I did. And I just didn't use it that first round.
Yeah, it's when you play a new character and a new class and all of that, it takes a while, and especially when you're playing a new character slash class and you're coming in at a higher level and you didn't build up those things and learn them as you leveled up. It's like, oh, this is new. Oh, this is new. Now you have all these things immediately, and it can be a little bit overwhelming.
Ooh, that's cool. At 6th level, I have key empowered strikes. Your unarmored strikes count as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistances and immunity to non-magical attack.
Oh, cool.
There.
Oh, there was like fluidity of movement, I think was one of them. Where was it? Is it Mind? No, it's not Mind of Mercury. Unarmored movement at level 10, your unarmored movement bonus is increased by 20. No, that's not it. Where the fuck is it?
Ow. I have to figure out how I'm going to be able to go to sleep in the next hour and a half so I can wake up at 3:30 in the morning.
I don't think your body's gonna allow
Level
that.
9, unarmored movement improvement.
I don't think so
At level
either.
9, you gain the ability to move along vertical surfaces and across liquids on your turn without falling during your move. So I can just run up walls and across water.
Yep.
Why? Who said that they could make monks this cool? I don't get it.
To be fair, there's a lot of things with monks. Like if you run out of key points, you need a short rest. That's the thing with monks. Is you burn through those key points, and then you're like, oh, I want to do. Oh, I don't have a key point. Oh, but I want to do. Oh, but I don't have a key point.
Yeah, I've never played a monk. It is not a class that seems interesting to me, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing a fighter in a Saturday campaign, in a Friday campaign, and I wanted to try something new. But I'm a caster at heart. That is just my thing. It's not like I'm not enjoying the character. I am, but I'm also at the same time I'm not. I think the biggest thing that I'm struggling with her is that she currently has no fucking personality.
Oh.
And I don't know how to carve out a personality for her, because initially when I started it, her personality was basically pampered princess, because she's royalty.
Okay.
They are, so Toothy and I are playing twins. We're playing Kenra. And so if you think about it, it's homebrew. So if you think about the Anubis Egyptian dogs, so it's basically that.
Yeah.
But then I asked the DM, can we reflavor it that they're more human-like, that they look more human? And I was like, yeah, go for it. So then what I did, let me show you what we did. So I obviously had AI do it for me, because where the fuck am I ever going to do it?
Bro, Converse has just fucking teamed up with Dungeons and Dragons and released a fucking line of shoes. You can't do
Oh my
this to me.
God! What?
You
I love my
can't do this
Converse.
to me.
Oh Jesus!
They look so cool.
Let me...
Oh, they do. Holy shit! Those are wicked. Oh, those are friggin' sick.
Those green ones are so cool.
They are. I have the money for them.
I do too.
They've also got a Converse Dungeons and Dragons crew neck sweatshirt. Do you see that?
I have not seen. No,
All I'm hearing
Here,
is it's going to be really expensive.
they are.
It's like $80 for a pair of shoes, typically. Yeah.
$80. That is like
There's a pair of shoes that say
so much money.
the dice taketh away.
Yeah. Oh my God, what's the size guide on this though? I have to. What? I'm so freaking confused at Converse's sizes. So I'm a women's medium, so I'm an extra small. What?
Because it's unisex.
That doesn't make any sense though, because I have tits.
Then maybe just go up to a small.
I have to see what my bust size is, actually. I should probably check that, because I'm not entirely sure. Because I've lost 25 pounds in the last 2 weeks. So
My
I need.
question is
Congrats.
can I?
Oh my goodness. What did you do? Tell me a secret.
I started taking a medication that decided that it didn't like food. So I literally don't think of food, and I forget that I've eaten. I don't remember the last time I've eaten, and I'm still not hungry. So I'm just drinking protein shakes.
Okay, that's
You don't want to do that.
not healthy.
Oh,
No.
son of a bitch! There's some customizable ones that are just fucking insanity.
Yeah, I saw those.
One of them has a lich.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh my God, where did my freaking thing go? I know I have one.
I need to stop looking at these before I just buy them.
And unfortunately, I'm probably gonna buy them because, like,
No, sorry. I need to stop looking at them before I buy them right now.
my worry is if you don't buy them early enough, they're all sold out in your size, right?
Yeah,
That's
because
my worry.
everybody's wearing your size.
I am a size 8 women. Everybody's
I
wearing
need
a
to
size
figure
8
out-
I'm a
women.
I need to
7.
figure out which
Well, it
one of these I
depends
want.
what country you're looking at.
Yeah.
I need to
Well,
figure out which one of
do
these
you
I want.
guys have those tips? Are you guys like in the 30s, like 36 or 38s or what? Or are you
No,
guys
we do size 6, 7 sizes like that. I'm a 7.
Yeah. I'm a size small 8, if that makes sense. I could fit into a 7, I can fit into an 8. I just hate them both.
Oh,
How do I have like
the 50th anniversary Dungeons and Dragons thing on the side is really cool. I think I
Did
might go
you
with that.
guys see the D&D Lego set?
I
I
did see
did.
those.
Mm.
I'm
I
just
did.
not going to
I
get those.
don't have $300.
Not, well, for me, it is 6,500 rand. Should I want to buy it?
Oh my lord.
I'm just saying.
That's
So not getting it,
no.
obviously, but it would have been nice because I would have built it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
can't find
sad.
my thing. I can't find my measuring tape, and I have like a few of them. How else can I measure shit? Where did it go?
Oh, there's
Mom,
ton
where'd it
graphics
go?
on here. Oh, geez. I feel like I gotta get the D&D on. Yeah, gotta get that.
I really want the sweater and one
I
pair of
also want a
Converse. I have
sweater. Hoodies. Oh, I love hoodies. I love
it's
hoodies.
I love my crew neck sweaters.
Lone Fox, hello. Tried chatting the other day, but kept losing the feed. Your weather must be awful. Hello, hope you're well. Looking at the time, looks like you can't sleep. Like it's 6 p.m. here, so it must be at least 12 minutes there. It wasn't specifically the weather, but it was my internet. Yeah, my internet was awful. It kept cutting out. Eventually it came back up, but then it just knocked back down. Yes, it is almost 1 a.m. We just finished a session about 45 minutes ago. Now we're just sort of like chatting afterwards. I'm building a map for Saturday. So yeah, so we're just doing like a decompression session. Just chatting about everything and nothing at the same time.
Really do it, don't they? Oh, there it is. Found it. It was in my beads. I knew it was somewhere.
Ooh,
I'm
should
still
I get the
making the bracelet.
magical circle or
Shit, I forgot to
D&D?
send you my stuff.
Hmm?
I forgot to send you my measurements, but man, then I thought about it, and I was like, it's gonna be like so fucking expensive for you to have to send it all the
Send
way
it to you?
here.
No, because I'm just gonna put it in an envelope.
Yeah, but still having
It's
to
not.
post something like internationally, like
What?
fucking fuck.
It's less than. It'd be less than $20. That'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. Bust with the tits. I don't know how to do this. Right there. What am I? 39. I have big boobs. Okay. But I'm also going to get them reduced. So, medium?
Really, are you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I will. One sec.
Can I ask what size you are? I'm curious. I don't like these brown doors, but I don't know if I like the white. Do I like the white doors? I feel the white fits better than the brown. I feel she would like white doors better. Let's take out these ones.
That was the gentleman who is delivering my medication is here, so I just told him what to dial. Yeah, see, the crew necks are almost all sold out. If you look at them, they're like all sold. Like, so I'm just getting a medium. It's in my cart, and then, oh geez, forward. Okay, and then I'm not sure which one. I don't necessarily love the high tops, but I will get a high top.
They don't.
Oh, here's my doorbell. you go. Now he's in. Which is the 50th anniversary ones?
Go on.
Are they further? Are they
Right.
further down?
If you scroll down, it'll show you customize. It'll say customize, like customize in the corner.
Oh yeah, but you said there was a 50th anniversary one.
Yeah, if you just start customizing, it'll allow you to start that process.
Cool.
The one that I did was the tie-dye one.
Yeah, I'm on that one too. That one looks fucking sick. Edit design. Ooh, they've got a green one. Got a purple one.
You're
Okay, but
making
if
your
it's
own
canvas,
shoes.
I don't like those. I don't like them. Oh, I probably also have to go get my ID because this is a narcotic. I'll be right back.
No, I made a boo boo. Here we go. I don't know if I like this though. It almost looks better.
Ooh, those shorts are pretty cool. I just hate limited edition because I'm sure it's like going to be less than a week, so it's like I kind of have to.
I don't know. Limited edition is the biggest bullshit ever.
All right, I'm back. Most technically, you could probably get these. Someone would draw these for you, for sure. Do this for you.
Stone, tile, stone? No. Tile? Maybe like a marble. I don't like these tiles.
Eh.
Maybe.
Does this one just say the dice taketh away, not the dice giveth, and then the dice
I
taketh
wish it
away?
would have said the type. It said it would say that. I don't
Yeah,
think
it
it
just
does.
says the dice taketh away. That's all it says, which is fucking bullshit. One side should be the dice taketh away, and the other side should be the dice giveth. What a fucking waste of a design.
They thought it was really cool.
Was it critical hit? It was critical hit. That's
Ugh, it is me and flooring. Fuck and fuck. Yes. I fucking hate doing floors. Because nothing ever
You know-
looks right.
Mm.
Never happy.
alignment chart. That's funny. You can put an alignment chart on the tongue.
Yeah.
Marble floors? Why not?
I do like that part. Upper metal, the tongue, the printed canvas.
Are you making your own
D&D.
hoodie? I'm getting.
Oh no.
No, the shoes.
Getting
Shoes.
super jealous. Not that I wear
Yeah, I think
hats, really. I
The
don't wear.
midsole definitely burnish.
what?
So the color of the midsole, like the like the white part on the bottom, there's one that's burnish where it already looks dirty.
I'm just looking at threads. I like the black threads better. Inside lining, I like the
If you
black.
go over to 15, it says toe cap. I don't know if I want just the D&D or the magic circle. Like I like the magic circle, but
Wait, the chuck patch. I want a black chuck patch, I think. Yeah.
that's what I have.
Midsole, burnedish. Yeah, the dirty one. I don't know. I like the black better.
Well, they're your shoes.
Yeah, I think I like the black better.
I don't know. I like dirty Converse.
Midsole stripe, black, please. Black on black, baby. Toe cap. That is really cool. The D&D on the toe cap. Yeah. The magic circle is also cool.
Yeah, I just don't know if I want which one I want.
I'm gonna go with D&D.
I already
Upgraded
have the
comfort.
D&D. What do you have on the tongue, though? Do you have the D&D logo on the tongue?
Hell yeah, I do.
Okay. That's why I was thinking about going with the magic circle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just because if I was gonna wear this out, I don't want people to be dickish to me and being like, "Are you magic?" Like, fuck off. Because
Of course,
people
I
will
want
bother me.
comfort. Of course, I
Yeah,
want comfort and soul.
yeah. So I chose critical hit on the one side. I chose obviously all printed canvas. I had the 50th anniversary on the upper lateral,
I think we have the exact same shoe.
except you have a white sole and I have a black sole.
Yeah, and so my laces are off-white.
Black.
I have off-white thread. I have off-white inside, and then I have gold, the metal bits.
Yeah, so I have black, 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 all the way, all the way. The eyelets are black. I have the laces are black. The sole is fully black. It looks a lot nicer with the shoe. But I'm debating on doing the tie-dye, the brown tie-dye or the green tie-dye.
I got the brown tie-dye and then the rust tie-dye on the heel stripe.
Ooh, I didn't feel. I'm being eaten. Sorry, one sec. Midsole stripe. The midsole stripe? Oh no, midsole.
No,
I don't get
it's
that.
the heel stripe. The midsole stripe is where that line that runs across the sole of the foot.
Oh, yeah. The rust looks nice there, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Just adding it as the same black just kind of makes it meh. Yeah. Okay. I like that. But it
But like
also
on
allows.
the back of my heel, because I have the brown tie-dye, so on the back of like your heel, that stripe that
Mhm.
goes down, I have it as rust.
I have it as black,
I'll send you.
even though I might do rust because rust does look really nice. I think we have mostly the same shoe except the soles and the laces.
So you guys are gonna pay $80 for shoes right now.
No, this is $100 because you're customizing.
That's like 1,800 rand for me.
It's
Oh,
$111.30.
It is so much fucking money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm crying.
But they are your shoes, right?
Yeah, I don't have that kind of money.
Don't either. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't either, but I want it. I don't even know
Oh,
if
do you have honey on your computer?
me?
Yeah,
No.
you should get honey
Why?
on your computer because there are coupons.
There's coupons?
There's coupons.
I don't even know if they will ship to Canada. That's the thing. Oh, apparently I do have honey. Oh, I guess I better check to see if my meds are in this package that I just accepted.
That would be
Yeah,
weird. They're
check
not
it.
in there.
Okay.
It's invalid.
Yeah. Okay. So I have to check. Shipping says free, but I don't think they ship to Canada. I'm gonna check. No, they don't ship to Canada. So it doesn't matter. I can't get
that
it.
sucks. Shame it.
It's only in the US. Oh well, I saved money.
It says UPS worldwide shipping.
No, I have attempted to put in my address and it says that this specific, ooh, that smells really strong. This specific Converse Dungeons and Dragons is only shippable in the United States. So that's where their license is in the States. They can't ship it to you.
Give me your money.
That is
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah. Well, it's licensing is weird, right?
Yeah, but if you pay for it, I mean, then it's yours. You paid for it. You paid for the licensing, and I don't know. Why do I care? It's not like I could have done it anyway. So, yeah.
Send me your money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would have to go to converse.ca. Converse.ca. And then I would have to shop from here. And everything is so much more expensive. Add to cart. There.
Give me your
Yeah,
money and I'll send them to you.
No. This sweater though is fucking wicked. I love it. I want it so bad. It's medium. They do have it. See, in Canada, they have. You can't edit any of the shoes. It's you accept what they have made. There's no like D&D editing of shoes in Canada.
What sucks is I won't be able to wear these at work, but I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Aren't you
Yeah.
allowed
I
to
think I
wear
might just
fancy
get
shoes?
this. Oh my god, there's a gelatinous cube shirt.
Oh.
Not even kidding. It is so fucking cute. Look at this, Ice.
Let's
Now, Control Z, copy, pasta. There you go. Look how cute that is.
don't make me want stuff that I cannot buy. It's loading.
Why is it taking?
It's loading. It's still loading.
It's not accepting. Okay, well that's fine. I will fucking delete you because you're stupid. Delete, and then I will delete it and give it to you this way because I want you to see the fun times. There you go. Look how cute it is.
Let's see. Oh,
Isn't that freaking adorable?
that is freaking cute. Oh, I love it. That is so cute.
I think I'm gonna get. I think I'm gonna get that and the sweater because the sweater's really nice too.
a pink one.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get a large t-shirt and a large sweater. Yeah. What? This product is limited to one. You cannot have more than one limited product in your cart at one time.
What?
What?
What bullshit is that?
Attention, this product is limited to one per customer and is final sale. Okay, yeah, but
Oh.
okay, so I have to what? Pay for shipping twice? Like what? No, PayPal, no. That's not what I wanted. I want to click
That
checkout.
is fucking stupid.
Yeah. Agreed. It's $90 free shipping. Okay, so then it's $90 plus tax.
Okay, I'm not getting anything else ever again.
Why?
No, it's just I just spent half of what was in my bank account.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was worth it. Well, listen, no, my paycheck was like $1,000. I spent 700 on bills and stuff like that, so I had like 300 left over, and I was just like,
Dude,
uh,
you're making bad financial decisions.
for
Absolutely.
D&D Converse,
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty good decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's a good bad decision. I probably would too if I had the money, but I don't.
So here. See, I really think that this is a cute sweater.
I really like that. Is it the Converse crew neck, that white one with the
Yeah.
dice?
Yeah, dice down the arm.
Yeah, that's cool.
Will that load on yours? No, that's also not loading.
I would also get that one, but I'm not spending 75.
Yeah.
If it's still
Oh,
available
Jesus.
by the time I get my next paycheck, I will get it. But
Yeah. There you go. I
Oh,
like
that's
this. I
cute.
like the t-shirt more. I think I'm gonna go with the t-shirt.
Oh, I like the dice on the side.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I am so ready to be done with Full Barrow though.
Which one?
I'm so ready to be done with Full Barrow.
I don't know what that is.
The
The
place where
town
you
we're in right
currently
now.
are.
Oh,
Where you've been the entire time you've been here, and where we've been, or for where I've been for the last 5 months.
Yeah, well,
Fair.
that's kind of Pond's fault, you know.
yeah.
It is not entirely my fault, okay?
No, I'm kidding.
It's so sad that I'm signing into my bank account to see how little money I have that I can do this.
Like they don't have all the
I'm sorry.
dice on there. That's
Yeah, they
annoying.
do.
I only
It's up
see
the
five.
shoulder. You don't see the back shoulder.
Oh, that's because I only see
Yeah.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, D20, 12, 8, 6, and 4. I don't see
I
10.
didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 2 missing. Oh, the 100. The 100 is missing. The 100 and the 10 is missing. I have the dice on my rib cage.
Nice.
Yeah. And then on my other rib cage, I have a staff with like these little leaves going around, and this ribbon and a D20 at the top, and on the ribbon, it says "Druid is how I roll." That's so cool. It hurts so much, but it looks so cool. And then where I have the dice on my left rib cage, underneath it is like a sorceress hand, and
Mm-hmm.
she's sort of like playing with the 2 dice at the bottom. It looks so cool.
That does sound cool.
It was very, very painful. Are you talking about this one? Oh, it's a shirt that one of my players was looking at. She lives in in Canada, and the other dude that's in the chat, he lives in the US, and they're looking at these things. But yeah, I don't we don't get nice stuff like that here. And if I actually want to order something like this, it'll cost me thousands upon thousands just to get it where I am, if I have to convert from rands to dollars. So, you know, but I think I think it's really cute. Love it. I think it's awesome. It's cutting into the wall. Do I like that? No, I do not. Do I like this? Probably not.
Oh,
No, I don't. Maybe this one. Which side? Is it that side? Well, it's not that side because it looks nicer.
my mom accidentally purchased Apple TV Plus for the year on my credit card.
Oh no.
Yeah. She's gonna be so upset. just gonna be like, no,
She's gonna be
for that to
upset.
happen.
I would be upset.
Very, very fortunately, did not put me in any type of overdraft or anything, so I'm fine. I had the money there.
Still,
Okay,
I'd be
so
slightly panicking.
a little bit. This seems like way more than what I actually ordered. Did I really order all of this? Really? Okay. So 2 of these. And they gave me what? They gave me 5 of these ones. Okay. I don't know what these are. Leisure clubs. Okay. There's 5 of those. Okay. 1 of these? Damn it. I just lost. Shit. One of the that doesn't make that's wrong. There's no way I was that stupid and did that much. Wait, what is happening? Sweet
I
dreams, sweet
ask
dreams.
myself that question every day when I get out of bed.
Yeah. These are wildflower sweet dreams. Okay, so there's 3. 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 of those. Yes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. The elderberry real fruits are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, correct. And then live rosin sours. Is that what this is? Sour peaches? Sour peach? Sour peach? Sour peach? Sour peach, yes.
Did you just say
But
Thera Peach?
no. Sour peach.
Oh, sour peach. I heard Thera Peach. I was like, what? What the fuck is a Thera Peach?
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny. I like the play on words, but
So there's only 12 things on here that I ordered. There's 12, and then I have 5, 10, 15, 16. I'm so confused. I'm so freaking confused. Oh, I did only order 1 of the no futures. Great. Oh, okay. I was really out of it, obviously, when I ordered this. Holy fuck. Right? No, I don't want to see UFC 300. Fuck off. Okay. You fuck off, too. Okay. So, I am beyond ifed. Okay. Okay. I love my mommy. My mommy will send me money to cover the friggin' over $200. Because to be fair, while that shirt is really like the Converse, I think the blue Converse shirt is really good, the gelatinous cube one. The crew neck, though, I could have that crew neck made elsewhere, right? Because you can go all over Etsy and get dice crew necks.
Yeah, we don't have the interesting things like that here.
No?
Well, I mean, we have shirts and things here and hoodies and things. I mean, Geekware has some pretty nice things, but they're pretty expensive. So I mean, if you can find someone here that prints hoodies and stuff, you can send your own design to them. I
That's
have
cool.
done it before. But you know, trying to find someone, and yeah, and then the price is just insane
Yeah.
on all of that. Hooded sweaters.
Well, it was funny because I was trying to get my own shit. You know how you can have your own merch? You can
Mm,
make your own merch. I was
mm.
trying to get Barbarian Banter merch just to be like, I want to wear my merch that I've made. And fucking Redbubble is like, it's not a, what was the verbiage they used?
Hmm.
Something like it's not, um, like the icon that I made is copyrighted.
Hey, y'all, I'm gonna head out.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Talk to you
good.
later.
Sleep well.
Um,
Yeah, but they're saying that the actual icon that I made personally by myself on my own
oh,
is copyright.
it's being difficult.
Yeah, I'm like, I made it. Did you see my icon that I made?
Mm-mm.
I'll show you. I made it, and they said, no, sorry, it's copywritten.
What the hell? I was
I made
also,
I made that icon.
that is so cool. Oh, I understand why. I think it's because of the two D20s that are sort of like interlocked. Because yeah, but it looks really cool.
Like I made them interlocked. It was just a regular D20. It didn't have an outline, didn't have color, and it was a free PNG. It was copyright free PNG with no numbers. So I colored them that way, and I made the 7 match where the dice that the 9's on, and the 9 to dash 7 because Mikadas's favorite number is 9, mine is 7. But if you roll advantage and you get a 7 and a 9, you're like, fuck. Right? So it was
Mm.
basically like we kind of like mixed our numbers and mixed our dice, and then we're barbarian banter, right? Because we're not always smart. So that's an intelligence roll at advantage for a barbarian.
Yeah.
Right. So we were like, okay, whatever. But that's copywritten. Like that font is not
Maybe it's not the font. Maybe it's
copyrightable.
just the. I don't know. Did they say
And
why? Did they give you a
nope,
reason? Well, that's fucking stupid.
no. Yeah, they did not give a reason. They just said it's copywritten. And I said, I made him. I made this. And here's the proof. I gave them the whole file, like all the layers, all the changes and everything. And I said, tell me where it was, tell me where that I have taken anything from anybody else. And I got nothing in return, but my designs got deleted.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah. So the only place that's actually keeping my design is Streamlabs, but I have no idea how to fucking ask for information from Streamlabs. I don't know how to order from Streamlabs for stuff. And they're usually you have to have a minimum order of 100 before they ship out, right?
I wouldn't know. I've also thought about like doing, but it's not like I even have a lot of people that watch and would actually want to buy my shit. But yeah, it's
You
also
would still have people who would.
I doubt it. I mean, I rarely have I don't really have people that watch. Sometimes I have people popping in. Majority of the people that watch are my players.
Yeah.
I will say 90% of my viewers are players from my different campaigns, and then and then 10% would be viewers that either popped in and maybe possibly enjoyed watching what I was doing, either, building maps and talking cock, or watching my, what do you call it? My,
Your VODs?
no, my sessions.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, my brain just broke there for a second.
I try to catch your sessions, but they always tend to be when I'm sleeping.
Yeah, see that's the thing, because when it's almost like the same when you and Pawn stream. I'm
It's your night,
usually
yeah.
yeah, I'm usually also
I
sleeping.
get it. Hmm.
So yeah.
I get it. Yeah.
When I wake up, it's like, oh, he was streaming.
Yeah. Oops. My bad. Yeah. What is it? Have you joined Eldred's Podblast at all?
I have no idea what that is.
Eldred's Podblast is Jack and Mags. They're in London, England, so they're closer to your time zone. And they talk about D&D stuff all the time. Like, am I like horror D&D horror stories and D&D? So they opened a Discord for everybody who watches them.
Mm-hmm.
And anyone who plays D&D or TTRPGs is welcome. And when you're streaming, you can literally post that you're streaming, and people from the Podblast will come in and watch and enjoy and follow you. I went from, so you know how I was struggling to get 50 people so that I now have 75.
Oh, nice.
Like in the last week, I got 75. Like right now, they have 6 mods. They have 6 squad blasters, 400 other ones, so that's 406 there, and then there's another layer. And these are only these are the people that are online right now. 406 people online right now. Yeah, and no, but I think they have a total of like 1,600 people on this server.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 1,633 members. So if you want someone, I can invite you if you want. There you go.
Thanks.
And they, to be fair, they're. I think you would appreciate their calls because Jack is a forever DM and he DMs for his wife and their friends all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the and they do like. Is the rule of cool good? Yes. However, can it be abused? Also good.
Okay.
Like absolutely.
Oh.
Right. So then they had one that I was they were saying that what was it? It was a call that the DM had made, and they were like, I think that's wrong. Another example. I'll give you an example I remember. I sent a submission into them and I said, hey, is it wrong for me because I built my sister in my campaign? Is it wrong for me to give her like plot armor so that her as an NPC doesn't die? Because that's kind of how I want to remember her, is alive, right?
Yeah.
And Jack was like, no. People have given NPCs plot armor for a shit ton less than that. And then they advised me there is a place on Reddit called The Adventures of Gelder that were started by a group of people, and people who have passed, right, who love D&D. So it's like they're very knowledgeable when it comes to D&D. Jack knows what he's talking about when it comes to as a DM side, and then Mags is more, this is what I feel as a player. They don't always agree with each other, which is amazing, because then you get both sides, right? You get, as a DM, I think this is why it's hard and we shouldn't do it. And then her, like, well, as a player, I would feel empowered if I could do, XYZ.
Yeah.
So they're very good about that. I absolutely, hands down, love their calls. They're very, very good people.
That's cool.
Yeah, and they have they do a homebrew challenge where they'll tell you. So the challenge that I entered was this last challenge, which was it was for, what was it for? The theme was dreams and nightmares. The first one was a subclass flavor, second one was wander staff, and the third one was a point of interest. So you had to build one of those. You don't have to, but if you want to submit, you put in for one of them. Mine I put in for was point of interest. And mine was so the way I did mine was very you walk into this beautiful forest, you feel calm, you feel relaxed, and then there's this fountain that is the water is coming out of this black oak tree with gnarled branches reaching up to the sky. And there's this figure that is in this fountain holding its hand out, and it's flat. It's morphing between this horrific creature and this angelic creature, and it's keeping its hand out, and red drops are falling from its hand and going into the water and just disappearing. And it's the gateway to dreams and nightmares. So it's both. But if you want to give it a nightmare that is hurting you, it will also take a dream. So it takes both because you can't separate. It's a dream. A dream is a dream is a dream. Whether it's a good dream or a bad dream, it doesn't matter, right? So it takes both. And they were like, "Oh my god, you're the only one that actually thought of doing something like this," because everyone else was very much like, "Oh, you're having a nightmare and you go into a dream, blah blah blah," and then you see this. Like, it wasn't. Apparently, mine was the unique one, and I was like, "Cool!" And then people can vote on which one they like the most, and then they announce it a week later and are like, yeah, this is the one we like the most. This is number 1. This is number 2. This was number 3. And so it's really fun, and it forces me as a DM to really be like, how would I write that? If someone said the theme is like dreams and nightmares, like the new one is sky and sea, the sea and the sky.
Oh, okay.
And then they were like, it's going to be either a race, I think a consumable, a monster, a creature, or a world primer. And I'm like, oh geez. I'm like, there are so many options that you could do for sea and sky. Like, and everyone was like, oh, I would just do a pirate ship that floats through the air. Everyone was saying that. It was like, oh, no, that's not what I would do at all. So it forces you to think about different scenarios and how you would write it. And I really appreciate it. But they do have a, for creators, they have something called a shameless plug or a streaming plug. So you can just, when you're streaming, you just drop on that you're streaming here, and everybody who's online gets alerted to it, and they can just click and join and watch, and you can get more viewers that way.
Okay.
And viewers that appreciate D&D.
No. Pretty cool.
It's-
Yeah, I joined now. I see there's still a bunch of things that I have to do. I'll do that tomorrow. Because I see there's some way, I have to.
Yeah, you just have to do the announcements. You don't have to introduce yourself, though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
You
do
can
that.
if you want.
No.
I didn't. I was like, fuck that noise. But yeah, you can also join DM discussions. Like, other DMs will be asking DMs questions. So, like, for instance, with this, like, you know how sometimes you and I were like, how would we roll that? Like, what would we roll with that? You can ask in the DM discussion, and other DMs will say, I've rolled it like this because of this. And they'll do their side. So what was the one thing that we were looking at that we were trying to find? What was it?
That is a.
Head.
I can't remember.
I can't either. Guys, we're losing our minds. What's happening? Why?
Old.
What's happening? Yeah, we are getting old. I think I'm older than you, though.
I don't think you are. I'm usually the oldest.
I was born in 85.
Really? I was born in 86.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I'm always the oldest every fucking time. Always.
It's very rare that I am not the oldest. In the Tuesday campaign, one of the players, he's older than me. In Monday campaign, yeah, there's definitely a guy that's also older than me. But it's new. It's new that people usually I was the oldest. Tuesday campaign, I'm the oldest. Saturday campaign, we're all the same age group, but I'm still the oldest.
But what month were you born in, though?
Feb, 22nd of Feb.
March 16th. So you're not quite a year older than me. You're almost.
No.
Almost, but yeah, I tend to always be older, and nobody believes me. They're like, there's no way that you're 39 years old. And I was like, yeah.
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 I don't I don't want to be 38. I don't like it. Like in my
I'm gonna be
mind, I'm
40 next
still
year, lady.
no, in my mind, I'm still in my late 20s, but my body is like, fuck, bitch. The fuck's
Yeah.
wrong with you?
Yeah, I look a lot younger than I am because I've never smoked. I don't sit out in the sun. I don't tan. I don't do heavy drugs. So I really haven't, and then I've always had like a really good skincare routine. So I am just getting some fine lines around the corner of my eyes, but other than that, I have no wrinkles anywhere.
I also don't, I've also never smoked. Oh, why is this thing so high? Also never done any of that nasty stuff.
Yeah.
I drink occasionally. Um, I was a horse riding instructor for years and years, so yeah, I was out in the sun. I don't know. I think I look my age. I don't know. I'm struggling with this
Yeah.
build now because now I'm basically just copying the previous one when it comes to the interior.
Wait, your birthday is February 19th, right?
22nd.
Oh, 22nd, sorry.
Mm. On my tiny human,
Sure.
his birthday is January 22nd.
Aw.
Yeah. That was so random. That was so random. Yeah, I went into labor on the 21st, 11 o'clock at night. And the 22nd of January, he was born around about 10 a.m., 11, between 10 and 12. I can't remember, but somewhere around there. Yeah.
What's his year of birth? 2000 and
2014.
2013? Ah.
2014, yeah, he's 10 now.
Aw.
Mm.
So we baby.
Yeah, he's
I
in
do
grade
save
4.
birthdays,
He's in
sorry.
grade 4 this year.
Oh.
Mm.
Ah. Yeah, I save birthdays, so like I make sure because I have a really poor memory. So I'm very much I have to record it down in my calendar so that I remember. Like I forgot my dad's birthday. And this year he's like, "Do you still hate me?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "Do you want to go camping on my birthday?" And I was like, in my head, I'm like, "Shit, when's his birthday?" And he's like, then he flat out said it, May 19th. And I was like, "Yeah, I'll come May 19th on your birthday." But we're going to like Arrowhead, which is like quite a bit away. So
Yeah.
I'm leaving on the 18th to do my D&D session at night on the 18th. And I'm leaving after our session to go camping on the 16th on the Thursday. So I'll be coming back on the Saturday, feeding my cats, making sure they have water, and then on the Sunday I'm going to church, and then I'm going to go pick up some like butter tarts, some nice butter tarts, and I'm going to drive back to camp, and then I'm going to give them to him for his birthday.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, he loves his butter tarts.
I have no idea what those are, but those sound quite yummy.
Here, you know what? I am gonna give you a solid. I usually don't do this because I don't generally trust people with family recipes, but I'm gonna give you my grandmother's family recipe on how to make butter tarts and how she makes dough, because you need the dough proper with the butter tarts. Add. There you go. So I just sent them to you. You can tell they've been used before, but you would need the pastry first, and then you would do the butter tarts, which is like, you don't necessarily need raisins in it. It's
Yeah.
just, it makes them nice. But if you just have it without raisins, it's still just as freaking good. It's basically like brown sugar melted into like a small tart. It's got like
That
almost a,
sounds amazing.
yeah, it's so friggin' good. Like, a butter tart. I'm so mad that butter tarts are a Canadian thing. Because I'm gonna like even just some of these images. Like I will show you a proper. There you go. That's a proper runny buddy. Yes. There you go. That's what it looks like.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Oh, they're so good.
and you put raisins in there? That should be illegal. That should be
No,
a
no, no.
crime.
The raisins suck in some of the flavor. So instead of just having the flavor of the raisins, it sucks in a lot of the brown sugar. So when you bite into it, it's like a little pocket of brown sugar.
Nah, I'll leave that out. But fucking hell, that
Yeah.
feels good. Oh,
Oh, it's butter tarts are so fucking good.
they look amazing.
Yeah, Canadian butter tarts. Like I wish I could ship some to you, but by the time they got to you, they'd be broken and awful,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, probably.
But like, oh my gourd, it's good.
It
It is
looks
so good. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I used to be a baker. And I still love to bake. I just don't really anymore.
Mm,
I don't have the time and no,
yeah.
I don't have the time.
Yeah. But if you ever wanted to make them,
Ah, I mean, they look like they could work very nice for maybe like a Christmas
yeah,
dessert.
yes. To be fair, if my dad was not diabetic, he'd be having 3 to 4 butter tarts a day. Like that's how much he loves butter tarts.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those won't last like a day if I made them.
Yeah, I think your 10-year-old would eat a lot of them and then be jumping off the roof.
Oh yeah, no, I would kick his ass. 'Cause that's not happening, buddy.
Be like, no. And to be fair, there are some people who make really good butter tarts. Like some companies and sell them, but it's never the same if you make it like homemade is so much better always.
Oh yeah, no, homemade is 90% of the time. It's better.
Yeah.
Because
It's
not
like so
everybody
much
can.
better.
Not everybody can bake, so
Yeah. I can't bake because my oven doesn't work. So like even though it's illegal for a place not to have an oven if you have a tenant. And when I complained and said, "Hey, my oven doesn't work," the guy came up, he tested it with his little thing, and then he was like, "No, it's fine." I was like, "Okay, yeah, but I put my oven up to 450 degrees to try and bake a banana bread.
mm.
The banana bread was supposed to be in at 325 for 30 minutes, and it's still watery. It's still cold. So then when I bumped it up to 450, it was in there for 6.5 hours, and it still hadn't cooked. It hadn't baked nothing.
Oh yeah, no, that is definitely
Yeah. It was warm, but it hadn't baked.
warm gloop.
Yeah, literally warm gloop. So I had to throw the whole thing out because it was garbage, right?
Yeah, no, there's nothing you can do with that.
No. And
But
then I was told I didn't.
How do you make
Hmm?
food then if you don't have an oven?
I have a air fryer and I have a like a what is it called? Like a hot plate that is sitting beside my stove. Actually, here. I'll switch over to my phone and I'll show you. Why is it? Oh, yes, it would automatically go there. Here. I'll switch to my phone 1 sec. All right. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, I can't hear you. 1 sec. Try again.
I'm still here.
Oh, beautiful. I hear you. I see you.
You cannot.
I'm trying to figure out. Oh, music's coming from Spotify. Okay. The music's coming from the inside. Okay. I am going to show you. Oh, perfect. Okay. Don't look at the screen right away because I'm going to be walking and it's going to get sick. Okay. So there's my kitchen. There's the oven that's not working. right? So I have my kettle there plugged in. I have like the hot plate here, and I have the air fryer. That is how I heat stuff up. Oh, and a microwave.
Okay.
Yeah. But this is broken. It doesn't work. That's why I have, look how small this is. That is my rice maker.
I was just about to ask if that's a rice maker. I also used to have one, but I don't know why I have a rice maker because I don't eat rice.
Oh, I love rice. And then I have an espresso machine.
I don't drink coffee.
And then, oh, I love my coffee. And then I have kimchi fermentation thingies. But yeah, this thing doesn't work, which is why there's cat food in it instead of human food. But no, like, so this is how big my freaking apartment is. So this is a living room.
That's quite big.
Yeah, there's 2 cat trees. And then I have, obviously, my nerd bookshelves. And then you go out here. This is my closed-in balcony.
That's so nice.
Yeah. And then I have, like, twinkle hangy lights.
Oh.
But I also have, like, a Edison bulb. Do you know what that is?
Not sure, no.
Oh, okay. So, I wonder if you could even see it. Probably not, eh? Yeah, no, not really. So the Edison bulb, you see how it's like clear?
Yeah.
It's clear and it clearly got the coils. That's an Edison bulb.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah. So they've got they can do cool designs. But then this is my entrance, obviously. Friends, of course. Then linen cabinet. There's my closet for all my jackets. And then that's where I game, my office. All my D&D stuff's up there.
Mm-hmm.
But that's my office. This is a walk-in closet, which I can convert to a recording studio.
Okay.
Because I am going to apply for some voice acting jobs. And then my bathroom is also freaking huge.
Yeah.
Right? So that's massive. And then my bedroom is also...
It's a big apartment. Fucking hell.
Yeah. I
Massive.
got really fucking lucky with this apartment. So my sister had it, and there's my 2 cats.
No, you know.
They're being needy. But I was very lucky that my sister got this apartment in like 2007, 2008.
Mm-hmm.
She lived here for a while on her own, but because she was in a lease for a certain amount of money, they can't like up the rent more than like 3%.
Okay.
And because it's a government building, they only raise it by 1. So she had the what's it called, the lease. She had the lease, and then someone moved in with her and was signed on to the lease. And then when my sister died, obviously my sister got signed off the lease. And then I moved in with the roommate, and then signed on to the lease, and then she signed off the lease. So it's never canceled. The lease was never stopped. So for this apartment, I paid $1,000.69, and I have underground parking.
Oh.
Yeah. And the next door neighbor, who has a 2-bedroom, she just moved in. She's paying $3,200. I'm paying less than a third of what she's paying for the same apartment.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Yeah. The rent here is ridiculous. Like, really bad. It's very, 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 very expensive. Like, there's studio apartments, which are literally just like a kitchen and a bathroom side by side with a bedroom. Nothing, there's no living room, there's nothing. It's just like everything's like conjoined together.
Mm-hmm.
Those are currently going for what I'm paying, $1,000 a month. Yeah. So I'm like, I'm never leaving this place.
Yeah, I also wouldn't.
No. So I upgrade it how I like it. Like, I painted the cabinets the navy color. I was the one that kind of wanted that. And
I like the blue.
I did too. Originally, it was like mint green, like a brushed mint green.
Ew.
Yeah. 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 And then it had. I actually. Do I have pictures of it still? I might. I do. Oh no. Okay. One sec. You gotta see how fucking fugly this kitchen was before I touched it. There you go.